Hard work is not rare, but audacity is. But you know what? That's the difference between people who stay stuck and people who change their lives. Nobody tell you that. Nobody tell you that the thing that you need in life, most importantly, is having the audacity to want better, to deserve better. Because at the most, people tell you, keep your head down, stay humble, stay out the way, be appreciative of what you have, which 9 times out of 10 can usually mean, hey, be grateful that you have the bare minimum. And I'm not saying be ungrateful because you always want to be thankful. Because one thing God does watch is when you are appreciative of what you have. However, he also reward the ones who have the audacity. You know, you have to stop thinking that this is God want for me. This is what he want. He reward the ones who are living in poverty. He reward the ones who stay at the bottom and bare minimum. Wrong. What if I told you that you may be ignoring your purpose or the path that you're supposed to walk on because you are too comfortable with not having enough, right? People get comfortable because they don't want to do the work. Most of the time, you may be living in sin, to be honest, because people think that stewardship is not having any money, living poor. That is incorrect. It is your responsibility to have the audacity to break generational curses, to bring better home, to make sure your kids are covered. And that's what the difference is. The people who go straight to the top and who get more and get everything they deserve are the people who have the audacity. They have the audacity to go for exactly what they want and they don't settle and they don't listen to the people always telling them that, hey, this is good enough. The only person who's going to get you to where you're going is you. It's okay to understand that you don't have to settle for the bare minimum. If you know that's not you, why would you settle? If you know you have this dream in your head or that you keep constantly thinking about late night, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and you can't stop thinking about it, it's like it's on fire on you. You need to go for it. You need to wake up and have the audacity and understand that you can do anything you put your mind to as long as you have the audacity to do so. Understand that hard work is so common, it's everywhere. People are always tired, people are always underpaid, people are exhausted for being shortened and overworked and not knowing that no one doesn't know their worth. Or is it you don't know your worth, right? Hard work does not make you special. It makes you prepared, but preparation without audacity leads you to waiting. A long season of waiting, a long season of disobeying of what God has for you and your blessings that could turn into a fountain and overflow with so much blessings and so much abundance and prosperity because, hey, you had the audacity to go get what you want and you didn't stop. You shouldn't be waiting for permission or to be chosen or to be noticed. Who are you to be waiting on somebody who has the same authority that you have for things to flow to you in life when you have that authority? God made you in his image, which means you are godly as well. You have those powers, you have that access to go to him and get the authority that you need to succeed and achieve everything that you need to do, such as your goals or those dreams that are your purpose that you constantly keep thinking about. Let me tell you something. Having the audacity is not arrogancy. It is not being perfect. It is not you being loud. Having the audacity is you not waiting for the moment to be ready. It's you speaking up even when your voice feels shaky. It's you going for something even if everybody else say you can't do it. Being prepared for something and having the audacity to do so, right? Have the audacity to go for your dreams, to go for your goals, and stop waiting for somebody to tell you when is the perfect time. It's trusting yourself and knowing your worth and charging exactly what you are worth. That's you having the audacity. You're standing up for what you believe in and you don't let nobody put you in this box. It's you living life exactly how you want to, regardless of who's offended. You don't have to live by their rules. You have the audacity to move in your authority that God gave you. Let me tell you this and listen up and open your ears. People don't like talent. What they do like is permission, right? And what happens when somebody gives themselves permission? People are afraid and they are uncomfortable because how dare you have the audacity to give yourself permission to do something that society or the community may not agree with because, hey, we told you this is the only way you can do this, and you don't have to wait on somebody else's permission. That's why confidence is called arrogant. That's why boundaries is selfish. And when you start to grow, people say, hey, you're doing too much. It's only because they can't control you and what you do. They can't make your decisions. They can't tell you what to do and they can't boss you around. But here's the truth. People will judge you whether you stay small or big, so you might as well get judged being legendary. So why not juggle the ball, go for the threes, and stop playing small? This is your life and you get to do whatever you want to do. So choose your path wisely because if somebody else decides it for you, there's no telling how your life will go after that. So think smart. At some point, you have to realize you can keep overthinking or you can choose yourself. The moment I realized that I can choose myself, the best thing I can do is ask myself, what's the worst that can happen? And when I asked what's the worst that can happen, I started challenging myself to new things and started branching out, regardless of what everybody else is saying, because only I have say so the way my life can operate, right? I can either end up broke worrying about other people's opinion, or I can end up going for my dreams and doing everything and trying my best to accomplish everything that I have on my goals because I am the only one that has to live my life. And that was that. Once I had that mindset and I started asking those questions, everything started to shift way different for me. And I seen the difference and I started moving at a whole different speed because what's the worst that can actually happen? Let me tell you this and think clearly. If you're waiting on a sign, this is your sign to have the audacity to ask for more. Have the audacity to ask the questions, to expect more, to want more, to never settle. Because this is your goal. This is your time to do it big and don't play small. The only one who's going to have a better life or less if you don't go for more and have the audacity is you. So you have to shoot for the stars. What else can you aim for? Aim for the universe if you can. Aim for God. Go for God if you want to be honest. Because, hey, I need more help. Let me tell you what I want. And pretty sure he'll send it all to you. Your life may become a disruption for a second, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it. Life isn't on the other side of more effort. It's when you start making bold decisions because you realize that you want more. And I promise you, start having the audacity to live your life exactly the way that you plan it and that you want it because the only one that have to live with those consequences are you. So who do you want to be? You want to have the audacity or you just want to play small and just live your life just settling for the bare minimum? It's not my decision. I made mine and I know exactly what I want. That's why I go bold every time. Whether I'm shaking at the voice or shy, or whether I'm confident, either way, I'm there and I'm near and I get it done because it's something that I need to do and I'm shooting for the universe. Matter of fact, I'm getting closer to God. Have a great day.